Well, I'm here. When I launched the game, it says that it is downloading content, so must have been some kind of a big update. Wonder if they can tell me what it is. Alright, here it goes. It's loading. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, folks. I didn't expect that. Okay. I wonder if these the big creators that are doing their like 15-day streamathons and stuff ever run into that. Oh, there's an update. gotta do that. There, I'm trying to get my Twitch up on my TV here so I can watch the chat better. All right. So mainly what we're going to do today is balance the power plant here. As you can see, I've done a lot of balancing already. You can tell by that sea of green lights. But yeah, there's a couple that are still backing up. These over here, I'm not even really sure what to do about it because what's happening is they're producing too much heavy oil residue for what's getting eaten. Um, it could just be because I I don't know. I downclocked the fuel plants over here a little bit. Because you run into a problem with or fluid dynamics in Satisfactory. They are wonky as hell. Like they only make like a modicum of sense. It's not anything like actual real world fluid logistics. They constantly, uh, I mean, like these all should be able to run at 100% by the amount of fluid that's coming in. You know, these I would almost expect to run into problems because I'm pumping up from the ocean way below us, but these are being fed by the train station, so I can literally just go over there and look and see how much fluid's coming in, and they're drinking 600. Like there's 600 coming up through that pipe. These things consume 30, and there's 20 of them. That's 600. So it should go all the way to the end at full blast. But because fluid dynamics don't make sense in this game, that doesn't happen, and then you end up with these periodic shutdowns and stuff. Like this guy here, he just keeps on shutting down. So I'm gonna down clock him down to about 45%. This one here too looks like get him down to about 45%. We'll check him again. But I mean, as for everything else, the plants are all running. Power is stabilized. So this is pretty much a done plant. And we ended up with quite a shit ton of power. After balancing, that one will be a little more in line with this one. I'm not as concerned as that as some people. Like some people want to see those lines run coterminantly. Like I've seen some guys obsess over it, especially the big creators. But for me, I'm playing for the end game. I could give a shit less about perfection. My goal is results. I want to make the thing. I don't care if it's made in the most efficient way possible, you know. I'm a bad fix-it employee. And they can come fire me if they want. Yeah, he's going to run out. Anyway, we'll watch those and adjust them as needed. These guys are already balanced. Oh, he's running out. How much is making it into his pipe? Looks like about 15 steady. Yeah. Yeah, now he's going to run steady for a while, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's just it. You want to downclock them so that they're running constantly and consuming as much material as possible. Yeah, he's doing all right. He's not. Just take him down to 40. He's got like it looks like about 20 moving through there efficiently. So yeah, I'll probably do it. All right. So as you can see, I did a lot of cosmetic work as well. Um, we've got the the stairs done. I'll give you a little tour down here. So this is the logistics floor. So you got sign tells you where the production floor is and logistics, the train station. Oop. Well, I should probably put a little guardrail there, huh? Oi, oi, oi. That's a little dangerous. I don't want to do that, huh? All right, let's put a. Let's see if it sticks through the wall. Nope, you don't even see it. Perfect. Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to accidentally fall here. I mean, I got the hover pack on. It wouldn't have been catastrophic, but yeah, still, you know. Put a little street light here so you can see the bottom of the stairs. There's the train station. I heard the train honk, so I know it just left. Yep, it's converted almost all of it. Yep, it's going. How's this one doing? Yeah. Yeah, I'm not using up all the compacted coal I'm making, so I'm gonna have to go tune that machine eventually. That's where some of that overage is coming from, because if you remember when I was setting this up, that was the one I was the most afraid of. Was once that one came up, it was gonna eat like an entire, almost a whole gigawatt. So, but yeah, power is stable. So yeah. So I predicted we would be at about 50 gigawatts, and we ended up with uh, 40, 47, just shy of 48. Not bad. So we're all set up to start our first aluminum project, which I wanted to start today, but I've been fine tuning this thing and getting it to purr. And there's one more thing I wanted to do here, which is to set up our hypertube cannon airport, which is something that I've been promising Red I would do, and it's time. We really do need to get one set up. So I'm thinking we'll probably start it like over here. Maybe we'll put down some big pillars first to give us the height we want. These are not the same. Uh, yeah, I normally like using the metal pillars more than the concrete, but ever since they added that metallic paint job, I kind of like the concrete ones a lot. Yeah, that's the same. Okay. And I want to do like a room with a catwalk, and she requested glass floors in it so you could see everything underneath while you're walking along. So I'm gonna try to manage something like that. All right. So we're gonna do like hmm, well, I thought it would go across there, but it won't. Well, if it's gonna be that way, then we'll just do foundations. I mean, I thought I could get it to go that way, but man, what is going on here? Give me the zoop. That's right. Like that. Then it lines up with the floor. We're gonna go out, say 9, and then we'll have this one go out probably 8. No, it'll be 7, so it can turn. Oh, not high enough. All right. Well, glad we know that now. Let's go up 2 more then. And what did we say the other one had to be? 6? Yeah, so it can turn, right? See if I can do glass roof here. That would be good. Get the 2 meter incline on it. There you go. Oh, trying to like look under here, and you're trying to make me land. I don't want to land. Let's see here. All right, yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, we'll do the flat glass roof here. just want it to border this because basically you're going to be coming up that on a ladder to get to the. And I'm gonna, you'll see. Oh, that last one should just be a curved. Yep. All right. I think if I do one like, oh, I'm gonna have to do. And this one's gonna have to go like that. This one's gonna have to go like that. And this one's gonna have to go like that. I think. Isn't that the same? Yeah, it looks the same. Ho, ho, ho. How's that? Cannons for days. Yep. It's not quite as grand as the one that I built in early access, but these are much better cannons, I think. Just need to get power up to them. Rid all this compacted coal and garbage here. I'll put this back too. I don't need them for a bit. All right. You know what? I shouldn't have taken that off. It's just so much easier to get around when you're in a factory and stuff, you know. Just trying to do wiring and stuff, and it's like, you know. Hell yeah. Barely even scratched anything. Whew. All right. We'll have to play with uh, the headers on them so that they can. Actually, what? Why can't you get that railing? We just need that one railing gone, man. Jesus. They're like undismantleable or something. Yeah, I guess that's good. Okay, let's go down, and then to the left. Oh, too soon. I don't usually use these. I think they look cool, but they have a very like low downward. I mean, it's they only have the one. Like the other railings have stairs or ramps, and this one only has ramps. I don't know why they didn't put stairs in with it. I mean, this game has like a severe lack of stairs. Eh, they will let you switch them up though. All right. Now let's paint them. Dude, none of these railings are paved. They're painted, so I don't know why. Look, yeah, they're not painted, and it wouldn't let me click on them. Even though I had the filter set for the railings. I don't know, man. I think that's pretty much it. I just got to get these railings on this side. For some reason, they didn't get it. Yep. I mean, that looks pretty cool. It's just a big ass room at the top of the base. Now let's do like, I want to have supports on it, but I don't want to do a big old support that'll block the glass. So we can do something like this. Oh, nope. Maybe on this side. Yep, that'll work. fix it technology. It'll hold anything up in the air. Wow. I mean, I gotta admit, she was definitely right about the glass floors looking really cool from up here. You can hear those hypertube cannons whirring away. Wait a minute. I was backwards, so this one should be green, and this one should be white. Oop, maybe this one? Ah! Backwards. I guess these signs aren't going to work. Pick a different sign. Maybe I could do like the small billboard. Wish I could do like an overhang or something. Maybe I could, but it would be difficult since they're going three different directions. Oh, I might be able to do something. I could do like these. Ah, hold on for me just a moment. didn't have my mic on. Or the audio. Wow, it's just been empty air for everybody watching. Well, yeah, that's a bad stream. Yeah, we gotta fix this because, you know, I need that set amount of turbo fuel. Let's try a valve. These things often just cause more problems than they're worth, but yeah, that's what we're trying to do. I think. Because they were getting plenty, but they were not, so I connected the lines. Maybe I don't know. I don't remember why I did that. It's not smart to put that on there because I don't remember. He's like getting so close too. He's like almost there. That I can do. And tell it to only let like 12 through. And put him down to like 8 per minute. And him down to like 4 per minute. Yep, that did it. Yeah, it was just too much flowing into those machines, and those machines are just there to expend the excess heavy residual oil. You know, there's no reason for them to be pulling fuel away from my power plants. You know, come on. Yeah. And so he's 16. So we need you to eat like, let's see, let's go with 6. 5. Yeah, that's good. Then we can downscale him to 5. He'll start running again after all that equalizes. He's saying none's flowing in. Wow. Wow. Ain't none flowing in. Well, it might start after he fills up because it looks like he's getting more than he's gonna eat. So it'll take a while for it to regulate, but yeah, see, it is. It's getting over 30 now. Once that fills up, then the overflow will make it into the rest of the line. It'll just take some time. I had a valve there before and I took it off because machines were gumming up. But I think that was part of the issue is that the machines were gumming up because my math was wrong on how many of these I needed running. I needed more. And so once I started putting those down, then the clog cleared here where they had too much turbo fuel in the line and the machine stalled. So, then I was like, well, yeah, see, it's already starting to be more moving through. Once that started happening, then the machines were running regularly. Well, then that started burning off more of the heavy residual oil, and I had done rebalancing to try to distribute the crude oil better so that stuff would keep running. And yeah, it just it was not working out. I see one of the. Oh no, it was him. Which, there's not really much I can do about this. If the machines are being tooled down because they're not getting enough crude oil, then there's less polymer resin in the line, and that's unfortunate. But I'll just turn him down a little bit more. See. I don't think they're clogged up anymore. Yeah, all their heavy residual oil is getting out. Yep. Well, that's going well. Rebalancing. Yeah. I mean, it'll happen. It could take a few hours even. But yeah, you can see it's not staying perpetually over the 50 mark. So, but there's ebbs and flows because there's the up cycle and then the down cycle. Yeah, I mean, remember when I originally did this math, the Yeah, see, it's getting there. It's just it's going to be running very, very slowly. Uh, when I first did this math, I had calculated that there was going to be an extra 100 in the line, and I was like, oh wow, how am I gonna how am I gonna cope with that? But you know, that's what these guys were meant to do, was to mitigate that. But they're really just extra. I mean, you know, I didn't really intend to make packaged fuel and packaged heavy residual oil here. That was just my math on trying to figure out how to deal with that overage of heavy oil residue. But you know, after I started balancing the factory, there wasn't no extra 100 in the line. You know, the math worked out that there would be, but that was before you know, I started having issues with the crude oil getting distributed properly, which I'm still having issues with. I still don't know how to fix. But you know, it's been a consistent problem with Satisfactory and its insane view on how fluid dynamics works. See, he's still not emptying out that compacted coal container. I mean, see, like this is steadily at 600. Flow rate 600, max flow rate 600. And it's just pulling. And that guy just left, and already, you know, these are zip, dip, 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 dip. Yeah, see, it's not even getting to 600 up here. That's the thing. So gets up to like 580 something, and then that's as high as it gets. Got up to 598, but yeah, it's not getting to 600. But then this pipe is. So where does that rest of that go? You know? Oh, there it is. Finally there. Okay. Yeah. It's the same as the one behind it, you know. Yeah, it's just not getting to that 600. $5.98. close, but not there. Yeah, it's only getting up to 598. And this one gets up to 600. So it's like, where does the 2 meters cubed fluid per minute go? It goes from this pipe to this pipe, and it loses 2. How? Where does it go? Got a gremlin in there drinking it, I guess. Ah! 600. Wow. Yep. 600 now. Wow. Sometimes it just takes a little bit. All right. Paint it back. So then that should get up to 570. Yeah, all right. So then this one should get up to 540. There it goes. Yep. That does that pretty consistently, so I'd say that all of it's getting through at this juncture. Yep. 510. Yep. And then 480. Looks like that's happening too. There was 470 just now. There's 490. Yep. $450. Yeah, I already see that it's getting over that. Oh, yeah, 450 is where it should be. Yep. It's getting there. I mean, $420. Yeah, I can already tell it's getting past that. $390. Yeah, I can already tell it's getting past that. $360. Yep. 330. Yep. 300. Yep. 270. Yep. 240. Yeah, it doesn't want to quite get up there. So it's right around here that you start running into problems. Because I can see that it's getting close to 240, so it's not losing a lot, but it does appear to be losing some right there at this juncture. And that's at what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So after 12 of them, that's where you start to run into the problem. Yeah, this one here. Yep. Yeah, it just, magically loses fluid. So then by the time you get to the end of the line of 20, those guys aren't producing anywhere near what your calculations were because all the oil ain't making it there. Where does it go? I don't know. Something in the pipe gobbles it up. Satisfactory fluid gremlins drinking up all your crude oil, and they're munching it, turning it into bonbons or something. I don't know. All right, let's check power flow. Yep, it's stabilized. And my power grid, my power consumption has stabilized quite a bit too. Still not perfect, but you can see how much more steady that orange line is than it used to be. I can't wait for red to see that. She gonna like that. Yeah. You know, they're just not getting all that much. It's just not making it over there. Shit, I don't think he's gotten any since I last checked. But the most important thing is this one. Alright, let's put him down to like 5%. I'll put him down to like 1. Yep. You don't really need to make much. So he needs 2 canisters. And he needs 5, so that's 7 canisters. 5.3 canisters. That'll save me some power. Yeah, them things are basically running for free on the grid at that rate. Yeah, look at that. 0.6 megawatts for this huge freaking machine. But you know, it really is filling up very, very, very slowly. So, you know, that's probably about right. It still might have shutdowns, but it will still be replenishing. That's all that really matters. And it's getting rid of some of the excess heavy residual oil that's in the system. So yep, it's going to get there. Beautiful. Then it'll run another cycle as soon as that cycle's done. This one, he's just been sitting there at 0.9. He's not getting no more. All right. Yeah, it's full. Because for a while there, I was making a lot of it. Fabric, rubber, and plastic. Okay, well, at least everything's got its material. At 0.2 megawatts. Yeah, 4.7 flows through here. Makes its way over here. Yeah, after many minutes, this will eventually fill up to 50. And when it does, there will start to be some that trickles into this. It won't ever be a lot, but he's only consuming like 0.3 per minute, so that's all it takes. Well, I'd say we have achieved balance and a stable power grid. I mean, not true balance, but good enough balance. That's beautiful. Yeah, it still ain't all that much ending up in there, you know. I mean, most of it is being munched. Like when you look at what the line looks like when it starts, it's quite a lot of polymer resin. But then by the end, there's just like two or three that are making it into the awesome sink. So yes, it is starting to fill up. It just takes a really long time. All right, that's good. We're done. Now let's build this item room. Uh, I think I'm just going to go simple. mean, oh my goodness, that looks great. I love the way that lines up. All right, and we can just let's give me a spotlight here, will you? There we go. And we should have some slanted walls. Yep, there we go. Put them right there. unpainted color, they call it. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Alright. Then I'm just gonna put like some basic walls on here. Like, yeah. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's alright. That's not a bad item room. Oh, I got a message here. Okay. You know, I want to put the global illumination back on. Hopefully, it doesn't drop my frame rates again. Let's go with just bright. I love that. Get that eerie purple light coming from above. There you go, and this one should be plastic. Yep. Oh, missed my home keys there. Alright, there you go. Item room done. I'll call this platform done, honestly. Oh, it's full though, so it should start filling up. Yep, look at that. It's moving. Just a little more. It'll start getting in there. Oh, fucked up. 1, 2. There you go. There you go. Got us that nice clean pipe. Come on, bitch. Get up there. This should be enough to actually run this thing. I can't believe you're going to make me put a goddamn pump on this little rinky-dink pipe, but I guess you are. Alright, it's on top. Damn it, I hope. Ah, perfect. I got it there. Alright. You can't even hardly see it. I just gotta find it again. Oh, it's right there, ain't it? Yep. It needed a damn pump. Yeah, I knew it would run. Just seems kind of ridiculous to put a pump on there. I mean, them things use up a lot of power. I mean, not a whole lot, but they use some. Well, guess it's about time to close this out. I gotta admit, I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out. Got a cool looking item room. Got a balanced power grid. Resolved most of the balancing issues. This platform is pretty awesome. I mean, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with the way everything turned out. The logistics floor. Look at all that plastic. Just the occasional chunk of polymer resin. Comes the train again. I'm gonna ride the train real quick. Yeah. She's still not using all that compacted coal. Very weird. Very weird. I'm going to have to do some rebalancing of that compacted coal plant. And I think that that will balance most of my power usage. Also got to go back to the heavy modular frame and computer factory. It never really got a proper balancing either. I balanced it insofar as everything was being made. Remember, I did have that one problem with all of the plastic running straight into the sink, and it wasn't making all the circuit boards. But I resolved that, and, you know, watched it for a while, and really haven't been back since. I've been watching this project the whole time. I came back here once just to see that everything was running, and it was. There's our factory there. That's the heavy modular frame and computer factory. There's the end of the line. crude oil extraction site. It's funny because the compacted coal that's backing up is the small line. It's the line that I was thinking I needed a bunch of summer sloops for to increase production. Glad I didn't waste all that. It needs to be downclocked. And I've already emptied it out once to just see if it would clear up, but it filled right back up again. Machines just aren't eating enough. Which is crazy because I'm pretty sure that they should be eating 720 per minute, and that's what that factory makes. I'm certain of it. 480 plus 240. There's a truck that's basically right underneath us that's delivering the sulfur over there. You see all the compacted coal loading in there. It'll try to load that other, and it won't go in. So it'll take it back. Gave myself a heart attack. Yeah, so this is the one that ain't running. It just puts it right back on there again. Wish it would let me inspect the container, but it don't. Oh. I get all of it out. That gives me an idea of how much we're over making it. Because those hold 480 and we got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 48 divided by 18. Oop. Yeah, so it needs to come down about 25%. Alright, well, that'll save us some power, when I get around to it. Wow. Yeah, I mean that is pretty cool. I gotta say, Red was right. Red was right. That was a good suggestion. Home at last. Let's check the power grid one more time. Disco. Looking good, man. Man, that's a sight for sore eyes right there. All them moments when I was worried about the grid shutting down, wondering if I'd be able to get this thing jump started. It's always a good feeling. Well, I'm going to call it here. Uh, am I going to be back tonight? Probably not. Uh, I am looking at probably uh, well, I'm going over to a friend of mine's house. As I mentioned earlier, and we got a hurricane coming. So I work tomorrow morning, possibly. Depending on how bad the storm is, I might have to call them people and reschedule. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But I assume it's going to be business as usual. The hurricane is most likely not going to hit me directly, so I don't foresee any long-term effects on the stream. So I should be back ready to stream some more tomorrow. I only have one appointment tomorrow, and it's pretty early, so um, provided everything goes as planned, I'll be back and streaming uh, probably before the afternoon. And I don't know what Red's schedule is. We haven't really touched base much today. She was busy, so um, but she'll get a hold of me soon, and then we'll be doing a stream together again, probably tomorrow. I mean, I ain't gonna speak for her and make any guarantees, but uh, I'm sure she's wanting to play because she knows I got this factory on, and she wants to see what's going on in the world. And the exploration portion of this game is just about done. So she may lose interest in playing. I mean, there's a few more summer sloops out there to find and things like that. We are getting ready to move into the final phase of the game, really. The this part is going to take a while. Some of these elevator parts ain't no joke trying to get through them. Um, but you know, I foresee that we're gonna find some pretty good outcomes. I'm gonna get that tomorrow, regardless if Red streams with me or not. I am gonna work on getting our aluminum project up. We've got a lot of power up there in the Red Forest. It's completely disconnected from the rest of the grid, but we got like 1.4 gigawatts up there. So I don't think that it'll be a problem to set up a fairly robust, I don't know how big, but fairly robust aluminum operation. Um, Also, what tends to happen with aluminum projects. I was making this recommendation to one of my followers the other day who said that he just packed up the water and put it in the awesome sink. I don't know. That's not usually what I do because I try to make it a little more automated. And plastic is not usually around bauxite. There's not usually oil up there in the Red Forest. There is a fracking site, so if you wait till you have access to that, you can do that. But generally speaking, bauxite is up high and oil's down low, so not always easy to do it like that. But uh, the the way I usually burn off the water is usually near bauxite deposits are coal deposits. So you can usually get it to where the water runoff from getting the because basically what happens is you create this substance called alumina. It's a fluid when you mix water with the bauxite. You get alumina, and when you boil the alumina with coal, that's why there's usually coal nearby. You pump the coal in, you boil off the alumina, you get what's called aluminum scrap. And usually, with the main recipe, you combine it in a foundry with silica. The vanilla recipe is silica and aluminum scrap, and you get the ingots. I have an alternate recipes. In my opinion, the best recipe in the game for this because um, it uses no silica. So we have a recipe to make the alumina fluid that does not produce silica, and we have a recipe that uses a regular smelter with the aluminum scrap to produce the ingots and does not require silica. So completely remove silica from the equation. That simplifies the logistics a lot in making the aluminum. It's one of the reasons why I wait to get those recipes before I try to set up that process, because otherwise it creates a lot of additional logistics that are not so easy to do because you produce silica when you make the alumina fluid, but not enough to feed to a foundry to make it. So then you end up producing some silica, but not enough for the process of making the ingots. So you have to create a separate line of logistics to bring silica in to try and do that. It's a mess. I mean, the only other thing you can do is maybe have another downscaled. Downscaled alumina production, so you get a little more silica. Maybe you could balance it like that. I mean, you'd end up with all this alumina fluid with no way to process it and no way to get rid of it. So one way or the other, you'll be flushing lines and stuff to get that to happen, or finding some way of overflowing it. So it's an ugly process, but we have the recipes to make it a very nice, streamlined process. But yeah, so that's what I was getting at. So the way I usually burn off the water, because you do create water as a byproduct when you get the aluminum scrap. Usually, what I do is I take some of the coal that you had to, because there's always coal nearby for the the getting of the getting scrap. I take that and I feed that into a coal generator, and then use the water that's the runoff from getting the scrap out of the alumina fluid, uh, and burn it off with the coal generators. So then it's producing more power. So you end up with a little bit of extra power. Usually, it's often enough to run it. And we've got 1.2 gigs on that um, grid right now. So if uses a little bit more, add in some more power from coal plants, it should be a fairly decent operation. Now, we're not going to. Problem is that to make those the alclad sheets, which I actually have some, we found at a crash site, alclad sheets. To make those, let me pull them out so we can see the recipe. Requires copper. They ain't no copper up there, so that is going to be one thing that we're going to have to figure out if we want to get the alclad sheets. I mean, I can just bring ingots down here and do it for that project, but we want it. We want alclad sheets to be made, because one of the things that you can make with them is the Mark V belt, which previously was the fastest belt in the game. No longer. Now there's a faster belt in the final phase of this game, so we'll be getting there eventually. But until we do, it's a mess. We'll be working on figuring that out, but yeah. Oh well. Little at a time. That's one thing that we'll be working on once we're ready, I guess. You know what? I can take a look at the map there. I've got them turned off at the moment, but turn off the radar towers. We don't need them. Resources, though. Hey, will you look at that? We have copper right there next to that base. Is that up high though? No, it looks like it's way down. It's on the ground below. Well, we do know a trick to get a conveyor belt any length we want. Man, I think I know where that is too. I think that's that way down there in that valley. Cause wow, we'll probably be building it. Yep, there's a pure. Yeah, there's a pure one right there. But we got everything we need right here. Coal, bauxite, copper. They'll make everything we need right there. Man, that'll be a pretty decent operation, actually. And we wouldn't even need. I mean, it's right here next to these, man. This has all got a bunch of uranium and uranium chunks and stuff, so we probably won't build right here. We'll probably, build it off there. But this will be our first functioning, or maybe actually like right here, so that we're near this body of water. What's that one? Impure. Yeah, an impure node of coal too. So yeah, we could get plenty of coal and bauxite right here. And then what's that one? Normal. Impure. Normal. Yeah. I think we could do everything we need right there. I mean, that coal, that copper being way down there like that, that's not going to set us back. I can get us around that. It'll look crazy. It's going to be one of those conveyor belts that goes so high it reaches into the heaven, but we can do it. We can do it. I feel good about it. All right, well that's what we're going to be working on tomorrow. In the meantime, we're gonna call that power plant finished. What do you think? I mean, I think that's a pretty safe bet, man. Give me a shout out. Let me know what you think. Man, I'm so happy with it. I think it looks really awesome too. I think it looks so cool. I did like that half constructed look, so it's got all the industrial beams and stuff on it, and a bunch of frameworks all over it and stuff, and it looks real interesting. I like the walls I made on the top with the big painted painted pillars on them, and yeah, it looks really cool. I'm real excited. I can't wait for Red to see it and see what she thinks of it. But in the meantime, that's where we are, and once again, I'm real glad that all you guys got to play along with me, and I hope to hear from you guys again soon. And I'll see you later, alligator.